guys, how are you? I thought I would reply to this comment because I've got it so much. I'm just gonna like talk a couple of things about Max just this morning, just because a lot of people are giving me so much suggestions, and I know that people are trying to help and stuff, but there's so much more to it. So like homeschooling, that would just not work for Max. Max's safe place is his home, and it's not teaching him the skills at all to be out with the home. That is where Max is struggling. Max would literally have me in this house like a little wee prisoner and never leave if he got his own way. And that's not real life, because could you imagine in your home just being in your home all the time? And also Max doesn't associate learning with this house. He actually, once he's at school, he actually does so well at school, but the transition to school just now is really, really struggling. A lot of people said as well about transport. Absolutely not. There's no way that I would put Max in a position where he is with strangers to go into school, because even the staff that is in Max's class are not managing to, that's not an option. Also as well, the drive to drop Max off is not triggering him. It's the as soon as we turn into the school. Max's dad lives 5 minutes from the school and he's still struggling the exact same as me. So it doesn't matter where we are, he's going to struggle. It's the transition from the car to the school doors, in the school. Once he's in the school and once I've managed to calm him down and I leave, he's absolutely fine. But that little middle bit is just really, really triggering him. So I appreciate like everyone's comments and stuff like that. If you're wondering why I'm sitting here with the car oil, I was just about to tell you in my morning video that I've got to change my, well, I don't have to change my oil. I've got to add a litre. It came up on my car saying, add a litre of oil to your car. And I'm like, what? Like, what? I've never had to do that in my life. It's a brand new car. And I'm like, what? Anyway, my granda works in a car place. So he was like, right, that's the oil you need for your car. So I'm like, where do I pour this? I'll figure it out today. But anyway, it's a litre of oil my car needs for somehow. I don't know why. Anyway, so yeah, I'll appreciate everybody's comments and stuff, but just know that like I literally, and so does his dad, know Max better than anything. And also as well, like homeschooling Max, it's not the same as just homeschooling a child that's like, you know, maybe not getting on at school and maybe being bullied. Like for instance, if it was Lily and I homeschooled her, that would be absolutely fine. This situation, Max struggles with being around other people. He struggles with, you know, relationships with other people. I need to push him outside of his comfort zone, because he can't just be a hermit crab his whole life in my house. Like, that's not going to be good for him. He needs to learn to spread his wings a little bit. And that's the hard bit, because inevitably I'm his punch bag while he's learning. And that is tough. So yeah, and a lot of people were like, I got a comment yesterday, it really, really upset me. And it was like, I openly said, you know, I was struggling and stuff. And can I just say, the DMs and voice notes I have had on Instagram from mums have overwhelmed me, saying, thank you for talking about it. I don't want to write it on your video, but thank you for saying that you're struggling. Now, when I say I'm struggling, it might be me saying I'm struggling is a different thing to saying someone else is struggling. I'm struggling with Max's transition, and when Max's transition is bad, you can imagine as a parent, that makes me anxious from the minute I wake up to the minute I drop him off. Once he's at school, I'm fine and I know he's settled. But for my body to be in that fight or flight mode 24/7 is really, really difficult. Now, I'm not struggling with Max when he's at home. Like, Max is absolutely a dream. When he's at home, yes, he is challenging, but I manage him. But taking Max out of this situation, his home, and taking him to swimming or anything like that, unfortunately, and people are going to be like, they're going to be mean, but Max is nearly the height of me. He's like this size and he's a solid boy. I physically can't lift him up if he's kicking off. And when Max kicks off and goes into a meltdown, he actually bangs his head on concrete, on the floor. Now, I am not strong enough to lift him up. That is the reality. And that is a reality for the past year that I've had to really face. Which is why when I first started my page, you see me taking Max here, there, everywhere, all the time. And then all of a sudden it kind of stopped. And the reason it stopped is because I put myself in a really, really vulnerable position taking him swimming, and ended up half naked in a swimming pool because he pulled my whole swimming costume down while scratching and hitting me to try and get him out of the pool and whacking his head on the tiles. So transitioning out of places is really difficult, or into places, for Max. So I need another body. Now, my mum's not strong enough. My nana's not strong enough. If I'm not strong enough, they're not strong enough. I need people with, you know, techniques and support for me to be able to take Max out, because I want to take my little boy out. I want to be taking him swimming every Saturday and going activities. That's my whole life and personality as a mum. I want to be doing these things, but it's not safe. And that is a thing for most parents that have additional needs kids. They just accept, and I'm not going to accept that I can't leave my house. I'm not going to accept I want him to learn to swim. I want to take him out. I want him to be enjoying life and stuff like that. And I am going to have to, if I want to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have a partner. I don't have someone to tag team me and say, let's go and take him out for the day. I don't have that luxury. So I have to find a way that I can do that safely. So that means that I have to have help. And it takes a lot for me to ask for that. It takes a lot, and I don't think a lot of people realised like how difficult that was as a mother to be like, right, put your feelings as a mum aside and you need to think what's best for Max. And what's best for Max is he needs someone else that's not you there, so that we can live a life. And yeah, that's where I'm at with things right now, and I'm trying my best. I'm putting everything in place. I can't even tell you guys, right, how much research I've done into, referrals to different places and things. I am working my ass off in the background, hence why I'm telling you is that I have got a lot on my plate just now. Like my cup is fucking empty and I am running on nothing. Like I am just like, wow. I can't come on the internet and pretend to be this perfect influencer with this perfect fucking life and everything's in check, because that is not my reality. And if I come on this app and show this outfit of the day and kind of like fake life, I could do it quite easily. I've got a nice house and stuff. I could stand outside and be like posting all this wholesome content and stuff. I can't do that because my reality is not that. I am literally battling every day. Just, it's emotional roller coaster. Like it's a lot. Like I've achieved so much in the past few months in my career and I am not even excited about it. I'm not even like, I'm flat. Nothing is coming. I've got no emotion towards anything else because my full focus and my full emotions are literally at this part of my life. Oh, Mr. Gentle, are at this part of my life. So, yeah, like you could tell me I've won the lottery. You could tell me I've got won £5 million and I'd be like, all right, okay. And I wouldn't react because I've got a bigger fish to fry, which is this. So like all this little dramas and stuff like that, I'm like, I've got no time for it. Like literally no time for it. Like I have got big, proper problems going on and I need that resolved in life. So I appreciate everyone's comments and everybody's just trying to help, and I know that. But I know Matt is better than anyone, and so does his team of people that are working around him, and you know, we're trying our best to find out and figure out what's triggering him, and why this transition is being so difficult to school, and we're trying our best. And unfortunately, again, Max can't talk and tell us, so yeah, it's tough. It's really, right now, things are tough, and I am so appreciative of you guys because social media does take me away a little bit. Like vlogging has been a little bit of a safe space for me just now because speaking to the camera I'm really struggling with, because you can see in my face, you can see it's written all over me that I am just, life's tough. So vlogging has been like a little safe space where I can just release that. So big long 10-minute video today, but anyway, good morning guys.